When the movie dropped on June 20th, that day it was number one in the US. Like just an instant number one. And I was like, this isn't normal. Like
It's
usually it climbs up the ladder, but just day one.
And then the soundtrack, same thing, just boom.
The soundtrack released on the same day as the release of the film. And already the first day it was number one.
All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown. This guy, Kevin Wu. Hello, Kevin.
Kevin Wu.
What's up? Okay, I've met you quite a few times, backstage at a Head in the Clouds festival. I bumped into you at Katsuya, a couple of random places.
Yeah.
But it's finally, time to get you in the radio studio here.
It's about time, JoJo.
Oh, God. Okay.
Thank you for having me. This is amazing.
Thank you so much. K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. We're going to we're going to get all over this thing. But it's safe to say this has, changed your life.
It has, and it has dominated the world. Taking the world by storm.
So many questions. Okay, let's pause. We'll get into all. I'm going to cover it from every single angle I can think of.
Oh, my goodness. I love that.
All
Okay.
Right. My first question, Kevin, is when they first came to you and said, hey, here's the idea, and this is before it blew up. This is like, you don't know what this is.
This is like 2-3 years ago.
What was the pitch? What was the sell to you?
Well, it was a Netflix and Sony Animation film about K-pop and demon hunters. And I was like, I'm in.
That's all they basically said.
That's all they said. And I really just was intrigued by the story. Also, the soundtrack was fire. I didn't.
So
at
they
that
played
time,
you the music from the get-go there?
I listened to Soda Pop and Your Idol. I didn't listen to any of the Huntrix songs. I just heard the Saja Boy songs, and I was already sold.
That's kind of all you need to hear at that point.
That's kind of all you kind of need to hear, right?
When did you realize that, oh my God, this is huge?
Well, I already knew from the get-go this was going to be huge because it's the first ever K-pop story from a major studio in Hollywood, in the Western world. And their take on this story of K-pop demon hunters slaying demons with the power of K-pop, and this music is just so infectious, and I just knew from the get-go it was going to be a major hit. And from as of someone who came from the K-pop world, I've been in this for many years.
You were in U-Kiss, and
I was in a group called U-Kiss for over a decade. I've been in Korea training to be a K-pop idol for more than 20 years.
Wow.
So all those, experiences led up to this moment, I believe.
I think I've seen several posts on this. When I first saw it, I thought, oh man, how is it going to, what's it going to be like, So I watched it thinking I don't know. Me and my wife and daughter sat and watched it, and I saw it. I'm like, man, this is really good. And then about 24 hours later, like I was telling you, I couldn't get it out of my head. And it's all over my feed. It's taking over my life.
It's taking over your life, my life, the world by storm. It's kind of crazy to see how fast everything went viral.
I mean, in a blink.
In a blink. When the movie dropped on June 20th, that day it was number one in the US. Just an instant number one. And I was like, this isn't normal. Usually it climbs up the ladder, but just day one.
And then the soundtrack, same thing, just boom.
The soundtrack released on the same day as the release of the film. And already the first day it was number one.
Who's Kevin Wu? I'll tell you who Kevin Wu is. He plays Mystery Saja of the Saja Boys on Netflix's K-pop Demon Hunters, the biggest show in the world. Hey, when fans see you, especially since the K-pop Demon Hunters has dropped, when fans see you walking around, the ones that say, "Oh, is that him?" What's their reaction? What do they typically say?
Well, nowadays it's been a younger demographic.
Oh, really?
When I was just hanging out at the pool the other day, there were little kids who were like, oh my God, you look like K-pop. And I'm like, do you know K-pop Demon Hunters? And they started screaming. They went to their parents screaming, saying, I want a paper and a pen. I need to get an autograph by Mystery Saja.
That's got to make you feel so good.
It was the most adorable thing I've seen. And for them to just get tapped into this world, I'm just like, wow, new fans, new audiences. And I believe that this film reaches so many different age demographics.
It reaches all
the whole family,
all of it.
So I'm happy to see new fans of K-pop and this genre.
Your character, once again, in Saja Boys is Mystery Saja. How would you describe Mystery.
Mystery is a little bit of everything. A little feisty. He's mysterious, obviously. But his voice is very sexy and also very sweet and all everything. And it makes you want more because he barely has any lines, speaking lines. But when you hear him sing, it's like it kind of captivates you.
He's memorable. The hair, obviously.
The hair. It makes fans want more. They're so curious to see Mr. Sajo's face. They're like, where's the face reveal?
I think it's, well, we'll get into what I think is going to happen. Clearly a sequel. I mean, who are we kidding?
Clearly. Or a prequel or a series. I don't know.
Dude, just talking a second ago, this is just the beginning. Obviously. I mean, and I don't know anybody over in the Netflix big fancy offices, but I can tell you right now with 1,000% guarantee, there is a sequel coming.
I bet.
There's going to be probably, who knows what. But I guess my first question is, could you ever envision some sort of a Saja Boys tour?
Oh my goodness!
And you know the group Plav, obviously.
Plav, yep.
Could it be something? If you guys don't know who Plav is, they're sort of a digital group, I guess you could say, but they're real live people behind that, and when they perform live
behind the stage.
Could you see something like that?
I can. I just thinking about it gives me chills. I would love to have some sort of opportunity where the voices of the Saja Boys comes together and somehow, some way we could maybe perform, whether it's a virtual form of us or maybe, who knows?
Maybe a lot.
Maybe
I don't know.
We'll be on stage for a live performance. Who knows?
Could you see the other guys? I don't know the other guys, but I'm told they're more of in the production kind of space.
They are. They are producers. There's songwriters. But I'm the only idol in this soundtrack that has experience in the K-pop world. But I hope to see some more, performances or something that the fans are clearly wanting it.
I don't know what. Maybe you have to lead the charge on this.
Maybe we need to, really just reach out to Netflix and Sony Animation through social media. They need to hear the fans' voices because something needs to start happening now.
Hey, when you guys recorded the tracks, were you guys, just kind of a nerd out kind of a question, but were you guys all in the same room, or did you like separate vocal recordings?
Surprisingly, we weren't.
Really?
Yeah. Some of them recorded in Korea. I recorded in New York, and we all had different times and days to record this in the studio.
Have you guys got together at all, just hung out and talked about this craziness going on?
No, not after the release of the film. I know those guys personally because I've worked with them in the studio when I was in UKIS. They're good friends of mine, but we haven't had the chance to meet up after the film.
I guess it's been like you've been primarily, I think, in LA.
In
LA,
the States. Yeah.
And they've been, I guess, in Korea for the most part. Or
some
maybe
of them
traveling.
are in LA, some of them are in Korea. Yeah.
And it'd be cool just for you guys, not for me to be there, but just to get together and go, damn, this is crazy.
We should. Because we've been connecting with each other on social media, just like sharing stories and posts and like tagging each other. And we're all like, what is happening?
It's so crazy.
We're so confused right now. We're still processing this in week 3 after the release, and we still don't know what's going on.
Your idol.
Oh my God.
Talk about it.
This song is just so good. It's like every sexy K-pop song you could ever imagine put into one.
Agreed.
Right? It's got elements of rock. It has that dance factor where, it just really just kind of intrigues the audience just by the beat. When the first beat drops, it's just kind of just...
And even at the beginning, that whole...
Yeah. It's a whole, spectacular, dramatic performance. That ending final scene of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Crazy. Is this the greatest villain song ever?
I would like to say so.
I mean, it's got to be in the running. I don't know.
It's got to be in the running.
Oh, my God. Here we go. Let's talk about something different here. I think I say soon, early 2026, I believe, you're going to appear in K-Pops, which was directed by Anderson Paak.
Yep.
What can you say about this? Give me some details.
Yeah. So we premiered K-Pops at TIFF last year and also at Tribeca this year. And it was very, very well received. So Anderson Paak is also the star in this film alongside with his real-life son, Sol Rashid. And he wanted to write a story about something about his life. It is very close to his true life events as an artist and him being part Korean. And he wanted to make something to really kind of represent his culture, both Black community and the Korean community through music. And this film has just so much heart. The soundtrack is also banger after banger.
Oh God, here we go again.
Here we go again. It's another wave of K-pop pandemonium on social media. I believe that this film will make waves again.
What was it like meeting Anderson .Paak, or had you met him before?
I haven't met him before prior to the film, but he is just so hilarious. In every room, he is just his energy is so infectious, and he just really brings so much light into the room. And he was really just such a great director too. We all know him as this genius musician, super talented. But with the director hat, he made everyone feel really comfortable. We played around in the scenes. I play a character in the film as a K-pop trainee in a competition show.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I play a K-pop star in the film, and he tries to work with me, wanting to amplify his career. But I am, a villain in this film. So I'm in my villain era,
You seem like you're such a nice guy, but you're a villain in 2 projects.
The duality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. January 2026, it'll be hitting theaters. And yeah, I believe with this film, it could really cross. And it's a cross-cultural movement. And anyone who is curious about K-pop or just who's a fan of like these music films is definitely going to fall in love with this one.
You got more solo music coming out.
I do.
I don't know where it stands. Like, give me a progress report. How close are we? Fill me in, Kevin, because you don't tell me anything.
I only see you at K-pop concerts.
I know, right?
Soon enough, my concert. Hey,
you better. I want to be invited, and I want to be. I'll be there.
You'll be in front row.
Oh my God! Let's. I'm serious, dude. I will be there.
Yeah, some music coming real soon. Probably earliest this summer.
No, shut up.
I mean, we're already in summer, but late summer is.
So you're finished with it pretty much.
Yeah,
right?
I have a few songs ready to go. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're in the final stages of wrapping this new single up together.
What can you say about it? And I know music is hard to describe without playing it, but
it's a summer bop. It's something you can listen to with your windows down in the car, at the pool. It'll be playing at every party.
All right.
It's a dance track. It's a fun one.
Kevin, you don't know this about me, but I don't think you know. I am obsessed with the paranormal. Ghost, haunted houses, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a podcast called Paranormalish. I talk to people who've had real paranormal encounters.
What?
And you are in K-pop Demon Hunters. I think we're destined to be friends. But my question is, have you ever had anything you would consider, and if you don't, that's fine, anything you would consider a paranormal encounter?
Ooh, yes.
Let's go.
In the studio.
It happens. I've heard. Go.
All the time.
Talk to me.
Maybe there's something with ghosts and music. Maybe they're attracted to, I don't know.
I tell you what,
K-pop. Maybe they're attracted to K-pop.
I've heard this a lot from artists in Korea, and maybe it's just a worldwide thing, or I don't know. I doubt this is just a Korean thing, but I've only heard it from Korea. Music or ghosts or spirits, they seem to be attracted to music and mirrors. So rehearsal spaces.
You just made me have like goosebumps all over my. Oh, I also love these kind of paranormal, topics. But back to my story, I was in Korea, and this is when I was in UKIS. And in Korea, it's said to be that if you hear a ghost during a recording session, that will be a hit. Like it's an instant success.
Oh, wow.
Like something about it kind of just like blesses that production or song, whatever you're working on. But I was in the studio, and when I was singing my part, I heard like a harmony in my headphones.
But you're singing by yourself.
I'm singing by myself. And I was like, I was talking to my songwriter, and I was like, hey, can you turn down any of like back vocals or harmony? I want to focus on my voice. And he's like, there were none. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I'm dead serious. I heard a harmony with my vocals when I was singing. And he's like, who? Like, there's only you in the studio. And I had to take off my headphones and I had to run out of the studio because I was like kind of freaking out. And then when we heard the backtrack, there were no harmonies.
So you went to go play it back?
We played it back and there was nothing.
What the heck?
So it was just in my headphones.
Does that studio, if you recall, any sort of history to that studio?
So it was like the longest running studio for like major artists in Korea. So it has a very long history.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet, yeah.
And that same night, after we were wrapping up the session, I fell asleep on the couch. And I don't know what it is called in English, but you know when you fall asleep, but you feel like you're awake, but you're still
Sleep paralysis.
sleep paralysis. I got that same day. I got this.
That's
that
some
same
scary
day.
stuff, dude.
Yeah, and I saw. I don't know if I saw it, but I felt like this pressure on my body as I was sleeping, and I couldn't move.
Whew, that's some.
You know what song that was for us? It was "Mamman Honey" for UKISS, and that was our first breakthrough.
No
song.
kidding.
Yeah.
Maybe that's true.
Maybe it's true. I don't know.
Wow, I'm getting goosebumps, dude. That's crazy.
That was the first song that got us to #1 on the charts. This was back in 2010.
Now, how do you get that ghost to come back? Because that would be maybe that ghost came back for Demon Hunters.
It came back as a demon. I don't know.
Hey, would you ever consider? And this would be so cool. You and I do a real ghost hunting investigation sometime.
Let's do it.
Done.
Let's do it. October.
I will.
Halloween.
Yes. Hey, Soda Pop.
Soda Pop.
Another track that is just. I mean, it's taking over everything.
Okay.
I mean, just wow.
I when I first recorded this song, I was just like, this is gonna be a banger. and this is before I like your idol topped Soda Pop, but I think like it might go up and down. Who knows? But Soda Pop was the one in the film where like people were like going crazy over. You know, like in the film, like the fans were just like they were mesmerized by their, pure, innocent, cutesy performance, but also sexy too. Because remember when Abby popped his shirt open and then and Zoe's eyes were popcorn. I love that scene. That scene is so cute. But but Soda Pop was like, that's the one. And I knew that I needed to shoot a dance challenge to this after the film released.
Right.
So me and my team went straight to it. We shot the dance challenge to Soda Pop the day after the release, and it instantly got like millions of views because no one did it.
And now it's everywhere.
And now in week 3, I think almost every K-pop idol in Korea has done this challenge.
It's insane, dude.
From Enhypen to Monsta X.
Yep.
Who else?
I think it's
Zykers.
Zykers did it too.
Yep.
I think I saw Wonho from
Wonho did
Monsta
it.
X doing his thing. So many.
Oh, Zero Base One did it too. So the list goes on.
It's just pretty much everybody.
Le Seraphim, Ive. Like, I don't know. It's a huge craze in Korea too. In South Korea, it's the #1 on Netflix and also Melon Charts, which is the Korean like major chart.
Right.
And it's dominating. Like the whole soundtrack is on the top 10.
My prediction.
Yeah.
First of all, we talked about the sequel that's going to happen. There's going to be some sort of a tour that's going to happen.
It's got to happen
in some form.
Yeah.
Merch through the roof.
Oh my goodness.
Probably
we need light sticks.
Oh, that's right. We have a light stick in the movie.
In the movie, we have Huntrix light sticks. We need to make that a real thing.
I just assumed that was already kind of it's not.
No.
Oh my.
We have the derpy plushie. We have like hoodies and shirts, but we need like the actual like K-pop merch, like the light sticks, photo cards.
Oh my God! You got to. I'm surprised. I would be shocked if that's not already kind of churning somewhere. I mean, you got to do that.
Exactly.
Probably going to be a series. I mean, what else? What else do you think about? What else needs to happen? Like, I think a tour with either you, like real. I know you're going to play some Soulja Boy's tracks in your performance. That's clearly got to happen.
Yeah,
if it doesn't, you have problems there. But you got to maybe some sort of a digital tour, like we're talking like a Plave type thing.
Maybe
I don't know.
Or maybe we can get like actual K-pop artists to cover these songs, and we can do a collaboration on stage. Maybe at award shows. Maybe in Korea.
That's the award show thing.
Maybe like, Mama, like one of those like end of the year shows in Korea. Kind of like the, I don't know, like a Billboard Award or something like that.
Yep. I know that the soundtrack and multiple tracks on it, I forget what's been submitted, but basically Netflix K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack has been submitted for awards consideration.
Yes.
So I'm
guessing, they submitted Golden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Which is another. I know they're your arch rival in the movie. What a phenomenal
They're
track.
really securing that honeymoon.
What's your family? I mean, you've been doing this for a while, obviously, but this is this moment here.
It's different.
Yeah, it's just something globally insane. Very few things hit this level, and this is bigger than big.
They're saying it's almost at the level of Let It Go from Frozen.
I mean,
that impact.
It's big, dude.
It's huge.
What's your family and your friends, your inner circle from, like your close crew?
Mhm.
What's their reaction to all this?
Oh my God. They're like, Kevin, everything led up to this moment. My mom and dad, my dad, we went out for dinner yesterday and he played Soda Pop. It was on his
Your
playlist.
dad.
My dad.
Good for him.
And he was doing the dance.
Shut the hell up.
He was like, and then he was doing the shoulder dance. And he's like, Kevin, how come this song can't get out of my head? And I'm like, right, Dad? And he knew the dance too. And Jojo, we got to do a dance challenge.
I got to figure it out. I'm the worst
It's
at
so
choreo,
easy.
but I'll do it.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
How has K-pop Demon Hunters changed your life?
Whew, I mean, I'm still taking it all in. I can't believe it, actually, how fast this went viral and how much love it's been getting, not only in the U.S., but globally. This is a global movement. And I mean, I've seen my numbers go up. It skyrocketed from like 10,000 monthly listeners to now 12 million. Those are numbers that I can't even imagine.
Say that again. From 10,000 to 12
million.
Shut God.
And still rising.
Oh my God.
So, I really believe that, and I'm so grateful for this opportunity, for me to have this chance to reach newer audiences and also audiences that's already existed in the K-pop world that are now coming back saying, Kevin, I loved you when I was in middle school, high school, and for me to be in my 30s, 40s, whatnot, to discover you again through K-pop Demon Hunters, like, I'm a fan again.
Couldn't happen to a nicer dude.
Aw, thank you.
Man.
So yeah, I'm back in the studio and more music. Hey, tour coming up. Maybe a Saja Boys tour. I don't know. I honestly am just really excited for what the future holds.
Good Lord. What else do people need to know, Kevin Wu, about Kevin Wu?
Hey, new music. You said it all. K-Pops, directed by Anderson Paak, is coming out in theaters next January. I have another film called Death Name coming out on Tubi.
Are you the villain in that one too?
I am.
God, you were so naughty.
I'm a naughty villain. Yes, that's what I like to be. No, and also I've just got more things that are in preparation that I can't really announce yet. But follow me on socials, and you'll be up to date with all my projects.
Kevin, thank you for hanging out, dude.
Thank you.
At the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give me a little.
Hey.
Fire!
Woohoo!